So hello and welcome to Concepts World. At Concepts World, we come up with concepts and their applications across different topics like marketing, finance, career development and tech. Today's topic is techniques used by successful salespeople which you can also apply to grow in sales. If you like the video, share and subscribe it so that maximum people can learn from the video. Now it is not a motivational video where we will give suggestions like focus or challenge your limits, but it will be more from practical point of view which you can apply at your workplace. Now what you will learn from this video. Now sales is an important department for any company and salespeople are on the field meeting clients. Sometimes they are negotiating, sometimes they are influencing, sometimes they behave as a leader and hence they perform many roles. So with around 16 years of work experience, we have also observed many salespeople. Now some are great at sales and some struggles in the sales job. So we have curated that list and came up with 5 techniques with successful salespeople practice. You can also try and develop it at the workplace. So the 5 action points which you can apply immediately. Watch till the end so that you don't miss any tips and techniques which will help your sales career grow. There are also some thought starters which we have put which will help you for better understanding of this concept. So if you have learned something, if you have read something somewhere, you are able to relate here better. The first point is good salespeople train their mind. Now let me ask you a question. Do you face same challenges every day? We don't think yes. So what we've observed is that good salespeople know their strength very well and also they know how to apply it in different situations. The more challenges you face, you will find more application of your strengths. Let's take an example of famous cricketer and former Indian cricket team captain MS Dhoni. His strength is calmness. Now he applies that strength on the field and off the field. On the field, whenever there's a difficult match situation, he uses strength to strategize. Off the field, whenever he is replying to the question from reporters and there's a controversial question which came out, then he uses strength to reply. So he is using the same strength but 2 different situations. Now if you're early in sales, you might not get difficult or different situations. So how will you train your mind? So you can create virtual situation and evaluate how you can solve it. So that's the first point, that what good salespeople do. Second point is good salesperson are owners and not users. So they approach their goals like a boss and not like an employee. There will be some good and bad days, but it doesn't mean that you don't own bad days, right? So good salespeople try to find solution whenever they have failed, maybe due to external factors, so that when the same type of situation arises in future, they are able to handle it better. So one of the important saying which has been researched is that power lies within you. Now some tips to know whether you are currently a owner or a user. So some questions which I have listed is, if you are blaming others for fault but taking credit for success, currently you are a user and not an owner. Second point is, do you know some techniques used by peers or boss to close the deal? It's very important as an owner that you should know the techniques which are used by different people to close the deal. Third point is, are you exploring relations with your customers or colleagues well? Now this is a very important behavior we have observed in good salespeople, that they explore their connections very well. If you behave like an owner, chances are that you move higher in career and grow. Now the third point is that good salespeople are product champions. Now what differentiates a salespeople from other? 2 major points: knowledge about the product, and you should pitch not the product but how it will help the customer. So let's study this from an example again. Let's say you are pitching a life insurance product to customer. So rather than explaining the product features first, explain how it will help him. Will product help him achieve financial independence? Or will it help his family if something unfortunate happens to him? So that's how you should approach the selling, for that you should know the product very well. Now, one tip is that study, learn and form opinion about the product whenever you get the chance. Also, you should know about the competition product. Now let's see. Now, everybody know about the product they sell. The same questions might be in your mind as well, because you're selling a product, so you know. But what differentiates a good salespeople? Like I said, they form opinion. So for an example of the same life insurance product, if new product comes in the market, so rather than thinking how they will sell, they think whether it will be useful for his customers or not. So that's an important, and that's what a good salespeople do. So we are halfway down. I hope you're liking the video. If you have any questions in mind, you can ask in comment section and we will be happy to help you. The fourth point is good salespeople act fast. Now follow-ups are important. We also know that. But follow-up at the right time is more important. So your customers might have different questions about the product. They might be asking you about the functionality, or they may want to ask you for a better price. So you should revert fast and revert on time. Now that doesn't mean that you should be reckless. What we have observed in good salespeople is that they focus very much on the customer experience, and of course the point which we have put, that they explore the relation. So they maintain a very good relation with their customers. The fifth point and the last point is good salespeople are empathetic. Now this is, I would say, as something which differentiates a good salesperson, and also which is not taught in your MBA classes or in the office. So do you like when people push you either in office or at home to do things that you don't want? I guess no. And neither your customers like it. So your customers may be in a different situations and different point in time. So don't just push your product, right? You should sense your customer reactions and adjust. Now take an example. Suppose your customer is shifting to a new city and searching for a rented house. Now he is busy searching for it, but you are calling him to sell your product. Now this will put pressure on the customer and he might feel bad, which will lead to bad reputation. So sometimes you should help him as a friend rather than a salesperson. This we have observed in great salespeople also. They don't make clients, but they do make good friends. So those are the 5 techniques used by the salespeople. We also want you to get ahead by learning those and applying these concepts. Congrats, you have learned a new concept today. Stay updated by subscribing to our videos so that you never miss a concept and its practical application to grow in your sales career. Thank you.